Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of Scary
to the Max.
That's right. My name is Glenn and I will be your host, but I'm joined by my co-host,
Max.
Max, how are you today?
Pretty good, and I have an announcement.
Ooh.
We now have a YouTube channel.
We do have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Do you know the name of that YouTube channel?
Scary to the Max.
That's absolutely right. You know, we actually got lucky because it used to be that you weren't able to pick your YouTube name until you had a certain number of subscribers. But now they actually let you pick it. So you can go right over to YouTube and search for
Scary to the Max.
That's absolutely
and
right.
then you can see us here.
Yep, perfect. Well, you can listen to
Yes,
the podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, you can't actually see us.
No, but you can see our pictures, right? Because the artwork for our podcast is there. So if you're not sure which one it might be, just look for the artwork and you'll find it.
Yes, that would be good.
And what's really cool is if you actually go to Google and you just search Scary to the Max, you know, we are the first thing that pops up.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. And I think we were like the only thing.
Yeah, we are pretty much one of the only things that does pop up there. But I mean, that's awesome that you can check us out on YouTube, and you can access us so easily just through the regular searching of Google. It's pretty cool. All right, my man, are you ready to get the show started?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, the very first thing that we're going to go ahead and lead off with today is going to be I Scream, You Stream. And do you remember kind of what we do in this segment?
Spin the wheel and do whatever trailer room.
Yes, absolutely. We spin this wheel from wheelofnames.com, and then we watch the trailer for whatever it happens to land on. And this week, we're actually using stuff from Amazon Prime Video.
What?
Yeah, we changed it up a little bit. You ever watched anything on Amazon Prime?
I don't know.
Oh, that's okay.
But I am excited for the new Fantasy movies.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
It's supposed to be some Five Nights at Freddy's movies coming out, starring Matthew Lillard. We like him. So let's go ahead and we will spin this wheel. But before we spin this wheel, Max, before we spin it, why don't you tell me the different shows or the different trailers that we might get?
Little Monsters, Tales from the Crypt,
and this one right here?
Invader Zim.
Very good. And I loved how you said crypt. You said that real good. We didn't practice that before the show at all. Good job, my man.
Is that the close to tales like that?
It's kind of like a whole bunch of different spooky tales, yes.
Oh yeah, I know that thing before.
So go ahead and you click on that mouse and let's spin this wheel and see what we get. Go ahead and try it one more time. Try it on the left side over here. Oh, hold on. A little technical difficulty here. There we go. The wheel is spinning, and we're going to get... Ooh, interestingly enough, we're getting Invader Zim. Ooh, it says congratulations, we have a winner. So let's take a look at this trailer for...
Thank you, wheelofnames.com.
Yes, thank you, wheelofnames.com. Your service is appreciated. Now let's take a peek at the preview for Invader Zim, and you can let me know if this looks cool or not. Okay?
Okay.
It's only a matter of time before all the races of the universe serve the Urken Empire.
Welcome home, son. I'd have to take this opportunity to say, filthy Earth creatures! It is clear who the superior species is! Isn't it? Isn't it? You stink!
Listen, freeze me! Eddie's no kid. He's an alien. An alien! I'm not just gonna sit back and watch Zim get away with his things he do. Things he do? What's your problem?
This horrible tragedy can be prevented if, and only if, you surrender your money to me and buy my candy! I'm gonna be sick! The madness! The madness!
That is the trailer for Invader Zim. This was actually a show on Nickelodeon when I was like kind of a kid.
What do you mean, kind of?
Well, I mean, like I wasn't like a little kid. I was maybe like a teenager, I think, when this show was on. But it was super popular. What do you think? Does it look like something you would want to watch?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wait, soon it's coming to a DVD?
Well, back when this came out, this is the trailer. I couldn't find a trailer for like the whole show, so I found a trailer for the DVD, so you could kind of get an idea of what the show is like. I actually never watched Invader Zim, so it was kind of new to me that he's an alien trying to like take over the world. It looks kind of neat.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd give it a watch?
Maybe.
All right, maybe. So since we're checking some stuff out, let's keep that party rolling, and we'll go right over into Shop Smart. And Max, what do we do in Shop Smart?
Look at horror toys.
We look at spooky, like different types of spooky things, and usually it is, in fact, like toy heavy. And we usually go over to Amazon and just search for either like spooky toys or horror toys or like creepy toys. I search for like that type of stuff. Yeah. And then I look for some stuff that might be fun. And the nice thing is, if you hear us talking about something and you want to go and check it out, you can actually look in the show notes and pull up the link to all these toys, just like you can with the 3 trailers that were featured on the show. So let's go ahead and let's start off with these toys. And Max, have you seen any of these toys?
No.
No.
I didn't catch them.
That's right. You like them to be a surprise. How come?
Yeah. I just like it.
You just like it? All right, that's fine. Are you ready for the first one?
Yeah, I like all the creepy dolls over there.
I do have a lot of creepy dolls. I collect the Mego horror action figures, and I have them decorated on my wall. So we're big into the creepy toys.
Poppy Playtime things.
And yeah, you have a lot of Poppy Playtime, which is actually going to be super helpful when we talk about
Boxy?
When we talk about Boxy, when we talk about Project Playtime in a little bit. But let's talk about this first tour here, and let's pull it up. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Here it is. This is the...
Yeah, I saw that. I saw this.
Now, I didn't show this to you, so if you saw it, maybe you've seen it before on Amazon, and it is called the Oricraft Vampire Spider Stress Relief Spider Squeeze Toy. Basically, it is kind of like I'll move the mouse over it so you can see a little bigger version of it. What are those like? Are they called water beads?
I think stress balls.
Oh, okay, so this is basically like a stress ball that's filled with those water beads, and you can squeeze it, and
it's one of those ones that you don't have to squeeze really hard.
Yeah. And this one, it looks like it's almost made out of like a rubber, and you squeeze it, and the spider has like, what would you say that this thing is?
Those are Orbeez. Those are Orbeez.
Orbeez, okay. And what is this thing that's covering the Orbeez so that like you can't just touch them?
Plastic. It's
like a clear plastic. They almost make it look like the spider has like cuts in him, and then when you squeeze it, the Orbeez like come out of that of like the cut. It like almost like oozes, but it stays all in there, so you don't have to worry about it getting all over the place. This thing is it's pretty cool looking, to be honest.
I actually might like that.
Yeah, and you know what's nice about it is it's only $5.93 on Amazon Prime.
Oh,
so it's an affordable.
Amazon Prime? What do you mean? Amazon.
What?
Is that Amazon Prime? You could watch.
You can watch all the trailers that we talked about. You could watch those on Prime Video. But now, since we're doing Shop Smart, all of that stuff is on Amazon Prime to order.
Oh, one day?
Yeah, you can get it the next day. So if you need this vampire spider stress relief ball overnight, if you have a really stressful day and you want to squish a spider in your hands, you can do it.
Yeah.
For only $5.93. Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go check out.
Squish a spider
you
in my night.
Squish it. Yeah. I kind of hate spiders, so I mean, I feel like I would like to squish one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check out this next item here, and that is going to
be Choo Charles.
Yep, that's right. This is the and they're very picky. They don't actually say Choo Choo Charles on here.
They call it Charles.
They say it is the Charles Train building blocks.
And I actually love Choo Choo Charles.
I know you're a big fan of Choo Choo Charles.
Even though I never played it, I made a poster for my dad.
Yep, you did make me a
Choo-choo
poster with Choo Choo
Charles.
Charles. I have hanging up in my office.
Yes.
And this is basically, if you want to make Choo Choo Charles out of Legos, this is a Lego kit for Choo Choo Charles. It's definitely an unofficial kit, so like
that
it's not.
Is not official.
It's not
I
official.
do not even see that killer smile.
It does
on
not have the smile on it, but you know what? I gotta say, the spider legs and the Charles train do look pretty good.
Yeah.
I do think it looks nice. It is 262 pieces. It looks like it's a little bit on the smaller side, but it does look really good.
And I have Charles plush.
And you do have a Charles plush. You are correct. This is $18.99. There's only a few of them left in stock, so I bet you it's going to sell out. It does take a while to arrive. It looks like it might ship from China, so it does take a while to show up.
Yeah, my plush shipped from China.
Your plush did ship from China, and it took a while as well. But if you like Choo Choo Charles and you like Legos, or even if you don't know what Choo Choo Charles is, Max, why don't you tell people like just a little bit about what Choo Choo Charles is?
It's like a train that has this like face from Huggy Wuggy.
Okay.
And it's like a spider train, and then
is it a good train or?
It's a devil.
You
shoot it with a gun.
That's right. Basically, in Choo Choo Charles, it's a video game.
You shoot Charles with a gun, and you have to collect these 3 eggs to make him stronger. But you might be wondering, you don't want to make him stronger. You have to make him stronger to actually beat him to complete the game.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Choo Choo Charles is like this weird train / spider like hybrid, and he's both of them, and he attacks you, and you have to like Max said, you got to collect his eggs. It's crazy. If you don't know what it is, ask your parents to see if you can watch the trailer for Choo Choo Charles. It's absolutely crazy. But if you want to build him out of Legos, you can for $18.99.
Yeah.
Let's take a peek at the last item here. And this one is a little bit different. This is the National Geographic Gross Science Lab. It has 45 gross science experiments for kids.
Okay,
and
that looks great.
It looks pretty great.
Oh,
so in this one...
I want to create gross guts.
Yeah, so in this one you...
pop or blood cells. Yes, please.
Yep, so in this one you get to dissect a brain.
Is it a real brain?
No, it's not a real brain.
What is it?
It's probably Jell-O, maybe?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but...
I could eat that.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know if this one's edible, but it looks like it might be Jell-O. You can only get this kit on Amazon. So you get to dissect the brain, make squishy eyeballs, pop blood cells, and create gross guts. And there's a lot more.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of different experiments. If you like those like kids science experiments and you're looking for something like a little bit creepier or a little grosser, the super gross chemistry set from National Geographic might be worth looking at. I'm trying to see if they have like any videos or any. Oh, they do have some. They do have some pictures of it, and it does look pretty cool.
Those say images.
Oh, excuse me. You're right. It does. It does in fact say images.
I'm way better reader than you.
Yeah. I think you do. I think you do have me beat.
Yeah.
All right then, buddy. So we checked all those items out. Which are your Which one has been your favorite so far? Would you say?
Charles family.
The Choo Choo Charles one.
Yeah.
What about the Vampire Spider?
Ooh, that was pretty good.
That one was good too.
All of them are pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I think, man, I do like the Choo Choo Charles Lego. I do think that's super sweet. And it looks like it's on the smaller side, so that's good because I have a lot of items in the office. But I might build a Lego Choo Choo Charles. You never know. Might be cool. So now we're going to move on to our main feature where we're going to be talking about
Boxy.
Well, Boxy from
Project Playtime.
Project Playtime. Now, we have done an episode on Poppy Playtime.
Chapter 1.
That's right. I know you want me to edit the episode title so that it doesn't that it only says Chapter 1 because we have not beaten Chapter 2 yet, have we?
Yeah, working on killing Mommy Longlegs.
It's not easy, is it?
Yeah, it's not very easy.
but it is fun, and we are definitely fans of Project Playtime
and Poppy
Playtime. So when
because we literally ordered a plush for like $49.
Yeah, I might have done that. Might have done that.
Yeah, we got the Huggy Wuggy plush.
We did get the official Huggy Wuggy plush. So if you're looking for official Poppy Playtime merchandise, where can they go?
to actual Poppy Playtime.
Yeah, I believe if you search for Poppy Playtime, it'll show up. But Playtime Co. is the company that makes all the official merchandise. Although, be aware, it takes a long time to arrive, and it's expensive. So, see if you can get it on sale by all means.
I got
necessary.
a smiling one.
You did get the smiley friendly one. But
Yeah,
we are here today to talk about Project
Boxy.
Playtime. And in Project Playtime, it's a little bit different than Poppy Playtime. Can you describe what the game is like?
It's basically like a multiplayer Poppy Playtime where you go around with your grab pack and solve these different puzzles. And once you do that, you have to pull down this pipe to lift the toy to the train, and then you escape on the train. And if you get caught, you have 3 lives. You get put in like the Huggy Wuggy game, but people can save you by there's this pit that they put you in, and they can save you by shooting their hand in the pit. But if you get thrown in there 3 times, the Huggy will instantly kill you, and it's game over for you.
Absolutely.
But not for everybody else.
That's right, and it continues until everyone is eliminated. Now, who plays the monster?
Just a random player.
Just a random player, that's right. And which monsters can you be when you play Project Playtime?
You can skin all of them. Huggy, Mommy, and Boxy.
Yep, those are the 3 main ones. And you're right, you get to unlock more by getting skins. How much money does this game cost?
It's free?
It's absolutely correct. It is free.
But not on mobile devices.
That's right. The only place it's available right now is on Steam. So if you want to play this,
Wait,
you have
it's
to...
only on Steam?
Yep, so it's on Steam. So basically what that means, for those of you who might not know, Steam is a platform that sells games on PC. So the only place that you can play this is on PC or a device that happens to have Steam, like the Steam Deck, which is like this handheld device. But that's the only place you can play it. And Max, you did a great job explaining it. It's actually very similar to Panic a little bit. When you think about it, right? Because in Panic, one player, if you're playing in that mode, is randomly chosen to be the robot, and then the other ones have to go through and do these tasks.
Yeah, but you can revive people.
You're right.
It's very similar to Friday the 13th.
Ooh, I did talk about the Friday the 13th game, and you're right. Basically, as Max said, there is somebody who is chosen to be the monster, and then everybody else is the player. You have to go through and you have to solve these different puzzles, and then if you solve all the puzzles and collect all the toy pieces, and you make it to the train before either Huggy Wuggy, Boxy Boo, or Mommy Longlegs gets you, then you win. And does everyone need to make it to win?
If everybody does not get into the train when the time runs out, it gives you like it gives the player like another minute, but it gives it for the other player. It just keeps the train, it keeps going until everybody gets into the train.
That's right. It keeps going. So basically, if you lose, if you're eliminated by one of the monsters, so let's say Huggy Wuggy gets you 3 times, and that's it, you're out of the game. But the game continues until all the players have been eliminated. Now, you will get more points, and you get experience points by solving puzzles. What are some other ways you get experience points?
Killing if you're the monster?
Yes. So killing someone if you're the monster.
Depositing the toy parts.
Depositing the toy parts, that's right. And also reviving players. Those are all ways that you get experience. So you want to be able to get experience so you can level up your player. And as you level up your player, you unlock...
skins.
That's right. What are some of the skins that you can unlock?
Killing Willy, but that involves the toy box.
Exactly. And what is the toy box?
You have to pay for it. And it gives you like all the skins, but you have to level up to get them, to get to the different things, and then it just automatically unlocks. You don't need to buy the toy box.
Absolutely. And the toy box is basically this add-on that you pay for the game, and it gives you like a level skip in your XP, so you automatically unlock a bunch of different things. And then it also unlocks some things like Killy Willy and some other skins that are exclusive to the toy box, which means, what do you think that means, Max?
I know what exclusive
Oh, tell me.
Like, you have to get it or you're not going to do it.
Absolutely. If you don't have the toy box, there are some things you won't unlock no matter how high you get. So if you really like this game, it might be worth purchasing the toy box. And that's something to think about. But I do have fun with this game. It is a good time. Although I will say it is in what they call early release on Steam.
Yes.
Do you remember what that means?
It has bugs still.
Yes, the game has bugs, and sometimes it has a lot of them. What are some of the things that we experienced while we were playing it?
Well, one time it crashed the whole PC. One time we got a little luckier. It didn't crash our whole PC. It just crashed the game.
Yep. So it can go through, and you might experience some errors while you're playing it. We had it crash a few times.
We had when we were the monster, and this player kept revive, and this player had infinite health, and whenever we put him in the hole, he just came back.
Yep, so you will encounter different bugs when you play this game because it's not fully out yet. As we mentioned earlier, it is an early release. So as long as you keep that in mind, and when you go in to play it and realize you might experience some problems, I think you'll still have fun. Do you think people should play this game?
Yes.
Yes, I do really like it. I love that it's free, and you can still have a lot of fun even if you don't end up getting the toy box for any money. You can have a ton of fun in this game and still not spend any money. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want some of those exclusive skins, you're going to have to get that toy box.
Yeah, but some skins for the player, you don't have to get the toy box. You just have to pay for play coins, and you can purchase them with play coins.
Oh yeah, there's all different ways that you can unlock some extra things. It's just if you want to unlock all the really, really cool stuff, they are gonna make you pay a little bit of money. So that's just something to keep in mind. But I am a fan of Project Playtime. I like this type of game a lot. Like you mentioned, Max, it is similar to the Friday the 13th game if you've played that.
Do you even have it?
The Friday the 13th game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a little bit more grown up, that game, though. So I'm not sure if we'll play that one. Although it's crazy because Project Playtime is pretty crazy also. But
Charles is crazy.
It is. You're absolutely correct. So what do you think, Max? Which one is scarier? Is Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 scarier, or is Project Playtime scarier?
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that Project Playtime is scarier than, I think that Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 is scarier
Yeah,
than this game.
the...
That's right. There's really not that many. There are a couple jump scares in this one when the monster gets you, but I just think that the whole...
But there are a lot of mini Huggy jump scares.
There are a lot of those, too. Yeah, I just think that Chapter 1 is just more of a scary game. This game is just too... I think it's just too fun to be scary. I mean, it's probably a little bit scary depending on how old you are, but I think it's more fun than anything else. But I'm a big fan. Do you like this game?
Yeah.
Would you say that it is
Scary.
just scary? Is it scary to the max?
Nope. No.
No, not quite scary to the max, but that's good because it's fun, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, buddy. Well, I am glad that we did this episode. I think we talked about Project Playtime pretty well. If people want to get in contact with us and tell us what they thought about the episode, where's a good way they can do that?
YouTube comments in YouTube?
Absolutely. You can go ahead and leave a comment on our YouTube, which you can find by searching
Scary to the Max.
Absolutely.
And the only one I put comments on is actually episode 5.
Oh, okay.
So I just told everybody we were getting ready for an episode. And Happy New Year.
Oh, that's nice of you. And then you can also go ahead and send us a tweet over on Twitter at ScaryToTheMax. And I think that's going to wrap it up for today. And then we do have a couple things that we might end up doing for the next episode. When do you think we might be recording episode? I don't even know which number it is now.
Is this a 7?
Might be, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 7. It's 6. This is 6. I think this is 6.
Awesome. So when do you think we might be recording our next episode?
I don't know.
We're going to have to go watch some spooky stuff. So if you have any ideas for us, please send them our way, and we might actually check them out and feature it here on our next episode of Scary
to the Max.